Welcome to News with Nick. So this video clip's going to be a little different. I'm going to show two different videos of my Cardinal Reds. It's going to be product concerns from StockX and my unboxing of my Cardinal 3s. I actually cut that video short, and I'm going to include a few pictures at the end so you guys can make an assessment of yourself. Take your opinions, but I think it's a quality issue with StockX and their verification process. This is News with Nick. Love you posting out. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to News with Nick. Today's video is going to be a little different from what I usually do because it's more of an issue with a product video than anything else. I put a couple videos on yesterday regarding my unboxing of my Jordan 6 Bordeaux's and my Jordan 1 Taxi Yellows. What I didn't post yesterday, which I'm going to, and I'm going to clip this together with another video afterwards, and it's live. I ended up cutting that video short because I had some questions on the quality of some issues. So what we're going to talk about is, again, I'm going back to this, is my Jordan 3 Cardinal Reds. I had some issues with the quality from StockX and whether they actually reviewed these. And right now I'm in the middle of going back and forth with StockX. They have this policy that says if you don't look at them within 3 days and get back to them, then there's nothing they can do about it. So these were purchased as a gift, never seen them and never opened them until Christmas. Did my reveal on the 26th. So what's that say? That means I'm SOL pretty much. So I'm challenging StockX to improve their quality procedures or lose a customer for life. I will purchase elsewhere. But what I want to show you is, I want to see if you can see this. But look right here. And you can see that material. And it's like cut away. The round rolled part, it's missing material. There's a chunk of it out of it. And you can see on the other side what I'm talking about right in here. The round and rolled material right there on the elephant print. It's missing, and it's actually missing on both sneakers on the inside. So what I did right there, that elephant print right in the corner where it hits the I forget what this is called, but this red part in the sole right where it comes in contact, the elephant print right there, it's got a chunk of material out of it. To me, that's a quality issue, because when you buy at retail prices of what you pay for these kind of shoes, you should be getting a quality part. And if it doesn't pass the quality check, they should be getting back in touch with whomever they're getting them from and offering a discount for the shoes that are defected. So this is my biggest concern. Right now I'm on the fence whether I'll ever buy from StockX again or not. Take for granted this is only my second pair I bought from them. I buy from other sources as well, and I'm happy with a lot of those other sources, and I'm probably just going to steer away from StockX. They also don't make it easy to get in touch with them. You go to one link and it tells you this is do this and do that, and then you get an email response coming back saying, oh, we no longer use that site, go to this site. And then you have to be specific on how many pictures you send in the areas that they say send a front facing picture, send a top picture, you can only send 5 pictures. But what if I can show that in more and better and more pictures? So that's just what I'm saying. Not 100% happy with these Jordan 3s. I think they're legit. I don't think the smell has anything to do with it because it's not overpowering. It's just a light smell of glue. I compared the elephant print on how it's got that hard edge right here to a couple other pair I got that I know are legit pairs, and they're just like that. I've checked in a couple shops here yesterday that have 3s, and that hard edge isn't a guarantee. Doesn't make them a fake shoe. So I'm not concerned about whether they're a legit shoe or a fake shoe. My concern is quality with StockX. I've been reading things online and chat rooms about how their quality has gone down, and I've taken some chances with them on my last 2 pair of 3s, my winterized Archaeo Browns, and now my Cardinal Reds. But that's a 50% chance that I'm going to get a bad shoe. That's the way I look at it. I've purchased 2 from them. Now I have a few pair of them. I think I have 9 pair on my shelf that are Jordans. 5 of them are 3s. So that gives me a high percentage chance that I'm taking a risk that I'm going to get another pair that's defective. So I will be evaluating whether I use those. Does that mean you guys got to get away from it? No, it doesn't mean that. It just means you have to trust your gut and your instincts. And if you've had bad says about these, let me know. I'd like to hear about it. So this is News with Nick out. I love you. Post it out. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to News with Nick. I'm doing another unboxing. I believe this is my 4th unboxing and my 3rd one today. Should I stretch these videos out amongst the days to see? Nah, because I want to get my content out, because I want you guys to see what I'm doing and what I got. That way you guys can make educated guesses on what you have. And I'm going to spin and turn and take a look at some of the other ones I have that we'll talk about briefly, but not overly talk about, because this is our unboxing. This is the Jordan 3 Cardinal Reds. These were purchased from StockX. It's one of my preferred shopping places if I don't go to my local guy. But again, you like to shop where you like to shop, because that's where you like to go. I want to make sure I cut away for all you knife gurus and go, well, he's cutting to them and that's not safe. He can cut himself. Yeah, I own 87 pocket knives. I am aware of how they go and how they are. A couple things. Again, I don't do retakes, so however it takes to get them out, that's what we do, and we get them out. Just finally getting these out of the box, both boxes. I haven't even opened this up. These are the Jordan 3 Cardinal Reds, size 12. This box I really dig because they took the time to make it a dark red. And I'm sorry, but my video's not showing it really well. It's got to be my lighting. The video makes it look like a fire red, but I promise you it's not that bright. It's more of a dark red or a cardinal red. Again, you want to look at the box real quick. And the condition of the box. This looks pretty good. The elephant print's good. The Jumpman looks pretty good. He's pretty detailed. And he doesn't have that fat stomach going on. I like it. This is good. The only thing I don't like for it being a new one, straight from StockX. Now I understand they're not retailers. It's a location where people can buy and sell from each other. But the box has a few used line marks on it, and you can see what I'm talking about. But this looks like, I hate to say it, but this here particular line at the center looks like where I just ran my knife, so I'll put that one on me. Coming from StockX, you're going to get your sticker in there saying it's coming from StockX, let you know that what it is and basically the cost and everything you paid. It's a receipt basically in the event you want to return it, that you're not happy from it. Now I want to break out these. This is one thing I like StockX does, is they put these little green things on saying they've been verified and they're legit shoes. What am I doing? I'm looking this shoe over real quick. What am I looking for? 3, since they're my favorite, I do understand what I'm looking for. On the heel, you're looking to make sure the R and the A are pretty close to the elephant print on the bottom, and the elephant print doesn't rise up too high, because what that happens is it then causes them to shrink the jump man and gives them a little belly, like a little overweight jump man. I'm going to go around a toe box. These are boxier than normal, but so far it's the only thing I see. And when I say boxy, I'm talking about this right here. It's not wrapped tight over the toe. So far, that's the only thing I see, and it's nothing that's going to lead me to believe that they're a knockoff. I'm checking up in here. This top area right here, the stitching where the 2 holes are, is always a double stitch. Another thing you want to look for is on the heel. You want to make sure this ain't up too high, because if it's up too high, then there's a good chance you got yourself some fakes. So far, I like what I see. Well, I'm not 100% sure on these, because one thing I'm not happy with, makes me question, is the elephant print itself. And let me see if I can get a little closer. So I'm going to have to get a hold of StockX, because I'm not happy with this. And look how the elephant print is it's big and bulky. There's no fine line or small elephant print. So that makes me wonder what's going on here. Make sure I got me a legit shoe. I will be questioning StockX and being back in touch with them. I got a few questions here. I may take them to my sneaker guy and have him look at them and ask him what he thinks. Another thing I don't like that I see is on the side, is you see some of the stitching, and the stitching goes away. You don't see it all in between the elephant print and the leather there. So in regards, I'm going to show you what I'm looking at with my denims, and hopefully you can see it in here. But you see how this is a little lower off the toe box, and it's flatter. It doesn't give you the hard edge that I'm catching right here. I mean, it catches, if you had drizzled a little water, it would retain water here, is what I'm saying. Where this is it's a tighter wrap to that elephant print. Again, I don't do retakes, and I don't know these are fakes. but I am going to get them legitimized, and I am going to, I would show you the elephant print on these, but they're not real. Just hang with me because I'm doing a legit here. Okay. I'm not going to beat up the elephant print because it is bulky and high. I'm going to take him to my sneaker guy. We're going to talk about these things before I go any further because I ain't going to accuse anybody of sending me unlegit ones. But see this toe box? Toe box looks pretty good. It just has a shoehorn in there. Everything else looks pretty good about this, so I'm going to not harp on that. I'm going to have my sneaker guy who I trust check them out and go from there. But anyway, what I like about these and what sold me on these versus the fire red is the fire red only has red on, it's either the black or the front or the back here, and I think it's just the front, but I'm not 100% sure. And it's a different color red, it's a brighter red. What I like about these is the darkness of the red. It's like the St. Louis Cardinal baseball team red. I'm a big fan of the pleated on top. It's a soft leather. And we go from there. Just looking this over real carefully. You can see all the way through the air pocket, which is a good sign. Looking at the bottom, some of the things you want to look at is the colors. How's your Jordan logo? Is it clear? Is it enabled? Can you see it clear? Is it centered into that little pocket right there? But I love the little splashes of yellow with the gray and the white. I always want to check the size of your stars, because if the stars are too big, it's not a good sign. But these stars are actually nice and tight, evenly rowed, and the right size. But I'm going to go back to what brought me to these. The color. This color pops for me. And I like how on these 3 holes right here, they put yellow. And you can you'll see yellow on the outside of these 5 on each side. But if you look inside, you'll see the Cardinal red. And then I like the yellow or the gold Jumpman up on top. To me, that just makes it pop. It makes this a quality good sneaker. I'm here to tell you the only thing I have issue with is the elephant print. That is about it. Everything else matches up pretty good. The size and location of this elephant print, how it sits up on the back, looking into the toe and the thickness. Now, the thickness feels right, and I can go by feel because I've done enough of these 3s and I own enough of these 3s to know. Comes with the shoehorn. I like to pull these out and take a look. Looks pretty good under there. You guys probably never going to see this video because I'm going to get these things legit checked by my guy, and if they're not legit, then I will show this video. I have a few questions that I didn't show you underneath here. I have to get checked out. I didn't like my little sole insert. Didn't look right on the underneath. Didn't match what I typically see in Jordans. Again, I'm going to question the toe box here, the toe box here, and how puffy it is, as well as this. So I'm going to get these verified. I trust my guy. He knows Jordans inside and out. And if they are, I will come back. I will do this video. I will do both videos and let you know. And then I will show you what I found underneath. That way you guys know. This one I questioned. This one came from StockX. I will get back with you all. This is News with Nick out. I love you. Just because Jesus loved me, I can love you.